Hi everyone, Liz here. Thanks for stopping by. So, I'm having a few technical difficulties this morning. Things don't seem to be uploading to YouTube. Things don't seem to be connecting. I use this app called Mirror, and it connects my iPhone to my iPad so I can watch what I'm doing on screen while I'm filming. I do try and be a little bit professional. It doesn't always work. But for whatever reason, they don't want to talk to one another this morning. And it's like, but it's there and it's there. Just talk to one another. Oh dear. Technical faults. Never mind. Probably user error, but anyway, whatever. Maybe somebody's doing something with the internet connection or something. I don't know. You never know these days. Somebody's always tinkering with something. Right, anyway, I'm going to be tinkering with an awful lot of things today. We've got 5 items. 4 of them are quite nice, biggish projects of diamond painting. So yeah, I love my special drill projects. I love building things and putting things together. I may not always be successful at it, but I do like to try. But the first thing I've got is a card. These are all from TEMU, as if you hadn't guessed. This was way back when they were still giving free gifts. So this item and one of the items, I think it's this one, were the free items that I got, which is why I ordered the items. You know, I do like to get free. I think altogether I've paid just under £24 for these 5 items, which is like sort of like paying about £6-ish each for the £6 each for the diamond painting items, and I got a card free. So yeah, it swings and roundabouts when you get these deals on Temu and places. Just sort of like work out what you're actually getting, you know, when it says something's free, because they do bump up the prices. I know one of these items, I think they had it listed at like £50, and that's never been £50 in a million years. You've just bumped that up so you can say that I've got like 90% off it or something. Right, but they're still good value, so I'm not really moaning. I'm just pointing things out. So this is one of the 3D cards that I love, and look at that, it's a London diorama. Yay! So we've got Big Ben, well, the Elizabeth Tower with Big Ben in it. A huge telephone box. I mean, when you think that's the size of Big Ben, imagine how big that telephone box is. It's like a block of flats. And then we've got a couple of buses and a London taxi. We've got a nice yacht on the Thames there. We've got Westminster Abbey in the background. We've got Tower Bridge, St Paul's Cathedral. Not quite sure what that one is. We've got the London Eye there. We've got another huge telephone box. My goodness me. I'm guessing this might be the Houses of Parliament. Okay. So, oh no, this is the Houses of Parliament. Look here in the background with the huge telephone box next to it. I think we could do with Superman just popping in there and popping out at the moment to try and sort us all out. But anyway, that's a whole other story. So, yep, that one was free. And then we've got our little card there just to pop out and write your little note on. I love these cards. I think they're really, really good. I know I keep getting them and I know I keep saying the same things, but I do find them absolutely fascinating. Oh dear, Millie's just having a moan. What's the matter? Do you want to go out? Yeah, for whatever reason, Millie wants to go and have a scrat around in the garden, and it is cold today. So, you know, it's that misty weather, thinking of London and all the old London fog. Yeah, definitely sort of Halloweeny weather with that bit of mist going in the background and a little bit damp. So, yeah, I've had to put my heating on. Oh, no, too expensive. Right. So that's item number 1. Let us have a look at item number 2. We'll go in size order. So this is the smallest one on the top, or the smallest box, and then we'll get to the biggie at the bottom. Right. So they've all got a little bit squished. Yeah, the boxes are all a little bit squished. Look, not brilliant, but anyway, as long as the things inside are okay. It's a bit disappointed if you're wanting to give them as presents and they're a bit squished, but That's okay. I'm sure you can squash them out. All right, okay. So, wow, there's quite a few bits here. This is a candle holder, but it's a wooden candle holder. It's all wooden, so I wouldn't suggest putting any naked flames anywhere near it. Oh, and it's double-sided, which I didn't realise. Oh, that's interesting. Didn't know that. Okay. Pen, boat and wax. Oh, and a few grip seal bags. We're always up for those. Let's see what our instructions say. So these are like the generic instructions, just showing you how to put them together. These are like the smaller ones, aren't they? This one just seemed a little bit bigger, but actually it is more or less the same as the other ones I've had. I've still got the Christmas ones to put together. So yeah, it's a case of peeling it all apart where it's sticky and putting them together. So yeah, once you've done those, I would suggest sealing them, because it's likely to get picked up and handled. So yeah, but it's very pretty. It's a very pretty candle, albeit it's not got anything on the top, has it? Yeah, you see then, this has come all in one piece, which is nice, because the ones I got at Christmas, the 3 pieces on top had either all come unstuck, or you had to stick them together yourself. So yeah, but that one's all put together already. This is like a little step at the bottom. So that one, you'll peel the sticky off that side, stick it onto there, and then put them in there together. Once I've done this, we will put it together. And what I would suggest doing with these, so that you get it all lined up properly, is put this in there first, if it'll go in. Doesn't want to go in, hang on. Oh, let's get them level. It's a little bit difficult because I've still got the plastic on. That's better, right. Level those up. So put that in there. Okay, not brilliant. So I don't want to force it because I'm going to have to take it apart. So once you've got that put in there, then take the sticky off and then put it on the bottom. And then you make sure that doesn't line up very well, does it? Oh, that's better. And then you make sure that you're actually lined up on the bottom as well. Yeah, it's a little bit wonky and a little bit stiff to get in there, a little bit tight in that gap. But we'll manage that once we've got it done. And then, yeah, it would have been better if we'd have had a candle on the top, I suppose. But I suppose your candle on the top is going to be this, isn't it? So then once you've got that done as well, you will just then put that one on top there. Nothing's wanting to go together today. Let me see. Once it's stuck together, I suppose it will be better. She says, hopefully. Sometimes you just need a little bit of a nail file or something. There might just be a little bit of wood that's stopping it from going in there. But yeah, once that's on there, it's very precarious. And then you can just get your little battery operated tea, like this is a pumpkin one. And it will just stand on the top. And you'll have your little candle. These were ordered May, June time, so yes. There's nothing sort of Christmassy or Halloween about these, unfortunately. But they are very pretty. And what was the price of this one? £5.71. So less than £6 for a lovely candle holder. Makes a nice present as well. I suppose if you're sending somebody a florally one that's like a candle, I would suggest maybe if you're sending it as a present, put the little tea light in with it as well. Do not put naked flames anywhere near these. It's not likely to end well. Right, let's have a look at the crystals. We've got lots of gems and colours. Oh, goodness. So there's 12 different gems and colours with lots of pretties. Very sparkly. Apologies for the shadows. I've had to put the light on today because it is very dark in here. So we've got a lovely bright red and a pale pink and a honey gold and a lemony gold and a dark lime green. Oh, and a very dark sort of limey green colour and a sea blue, and that's raspberry colour, And that one's an orangey colour, sort of an orangey pink colour. And a grapey purpley colour. And a nice, a warm gold colour. And the only special we've got is teardrops with an iridescent coating on. And there's no facets on those. So it looks like, yeah, oh look, we're going to be using loads of them. It's a good job it's a big pack, because all these little flowers are made up with the teardrops. Very pretty, so that's lovely. Yeah, I think some of these I'd ordered as like Christmas presents and things for people. In fact, they may even have been birthday presents this year. And I've just not got them done. So, yeah, they're, we'll just put these away. Yeah, they're going to be probably Christmas presents now. So I need to get these unboxings out the way and show everybody. So then I can crack on and get some of them made. So I do apologise for all the TEMU unboxings, but I did buy a lot of TEMU things. There was so many special offers they kept sending me, and I was just falling for all of them. Some of them are really good deals. Some of them I might not have bought if they weren't on a special offer, but okay. So that's our item number 1. Let me pop that one out of the way. So yeah, I think that's really pretty. I think for the value for money it's good. I mean, you're getting little projects. What sort of entertainment do you get these days for between £5 and £6? You know, you go into a coffee shop, you're lucky if you can get a coffee and a bun for £5 or £6. So, and that's just for one person these days. I'm sure these are available in all sorts of different ones as well, not just the ones that I've got. If you do need any links or anything for them, then do let me know, because they may or may not still be available, but I'll do my best to find it for you if you're needing links. Right, so then this is another different item that I've not had before, and I do like to try all the new different things, and I do love my diamond painting. I like doing the canvases, but I do like all the new stuff that comes out. Oh, looks like we've got another building project. DIY Liz is going to have to be on the case. Oh, look. Oh, we've got test tubes with this one. All right, okay. So that's everything that's in the box. Right, pen boat wax. Oh, look, we've got a little screwdriver with this one as well. Oh, and some little pegs. So let me get those out so they don't get lost with the toolkits, because I don't keep the toolkits with the diamond painting projects. I have the little grip seal bags as well. We like having grip seal bags, and you never know when they're going to come in handy. So, oh, they're giving me a hug. They're not wanting to let me go. So yeah, we've got our little posts, look, and the little plastic screws, the little acrylic screws. So we're going to be building this into something, and I suspect we're going to be putting these in somewhere as well. These are quite heavy, actually. Let me have a look. Okie doke. It looks like some kind of weird science experiment, doesn't it? But I think we're going to be probably to do with flowers. Oh, these are quite solid. Oh gosh, these are really solid. Heck, wasn't expecting that. Right, so we've got these nice little like test tubes with the little screw tops, but there isn't a screw top on them, and they're like double walled. I don't know whether it shows on camera or not, but you've got like a smaller one inside a larger one. So I like that. I think you can sort of see my finger isn't touching this outside edge. It is just inside the smaller part. I don't know what's going on these days, but my Alexa keeps speaking to me. And it's a little bit off-putting. Oh dear. So we've got 4 of those. Okay. That's quite nice. They're quite nice quality. I wonder if the lids from the diamond painting little bottles fit. You could put a lid on it. Maybe not. Maybe they're a bit too small. But anyway, that's just my crafting brain thinking, oh, I wonder if I could do something else with those. But anyway, let's just carry on with this bit for now. So we are all crystals, and we've got a hot pink. Yes, we've got a hot pink. It's always a good kit when we've got a hot pink. Well, that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. And, ooh, look at this one. Ooh, I say, this is poosh. Let me have a look. So, okay. This is where our little test tubes are going to stand. Ah, right. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So that's going to be top and that's going to be bottom. So, yeah, they're little bud vase holders if you're still guessing. These have got cover sheets top and bottom. So these will be completely clear, not opaque. Once you've taken the cover sheets off top and bottom, but I would leave them on until you've made your project. And then we have 2 projects to do, front and back, but look at the colours on that. Hot pink and purple with that turquoisey blue. I do like purple and turquoise. I do think it's like they're like a bit of a clashing colour, aren't they? But they just look so good together. Liking that. Very pretty. And we've got this gorgeous butterfly and this beautiful heart with the pink in the middle. Hot pink! And all the flowers and the roses round it. We've got a couple of tulips there and there as well. See, that's about the extent of my flower knowledge. Roses and tulips. Oh, and daisies. So let's have a look. Oh, right. So they don't go top. Well, they do go top and bottom. But remember when you're putting it together to put the right ones in the right place. So is that one cracked? No, it's just the cover sheet. Everything's got cover sheets on it. So that one will go at the top. Obviously, try and make sure that you put the right one at the right place before you screw it all together. And that will go there. And then that will go on there. I'm not going to put it together. And then these 4 will just drop into these little places. And you'll put all your little posts, your little stanchions in between. And it'll screw together. And it's like a little double-sided flower vase. Very pretty. So, you know when you... she says in the middle of autumn coming up to winter... You know, when you've got that odd flower in the garden where the stem's just broken, or like Millie Moo's jumped into the flowers and broken a few off, you can just bring them in and put them in your little bud vases. I mean, you could use it as a pen holder, a diamond painting pen holder. I think you'd probably get your diamond painting pens in there. That'd be quite good. So, but yeah, excellent, like that. There was a few different variations on it. And again, I think for the money, what was that one? That was £5.40. So yeah, for the money, I think that's really good value. And nice little presents. And if you are giving it to somebody, I would suggest putting little flowers or something in with it. Yeah, actually, these would be quite nice at Christmas, wouldn't they? You could put, you know, when you get those pencils with the little Christmassy things on, you could put the little pencils in it. Very, very pretty. Liking this, really liking this. So let's take those out so we don't break anything, and we'll take those out there so that they're flat. And we'll have a look at the gems. Woo! Not many colours in this one, I don't think. They're all pretty much a similar colour palette. Okay, oh, my wrist's playing up again today, so excuse the... I don't know why it looks so grubby under camera, but it's a cream like wrist bandage thing, just a wrist support, I suppose. So yeah, it's just, I've twisted my wrist again, but hey ho, it's just old age and one of those things. Right, so it's 6 different gems and colours. We've got this lovely, actually I don't know whether that is clear, I think that is a clear silver. They sometimes look different colours when you've got the blue strip. They sometimes take on that colour, but I think that's your clear. We've got a lovely palish lilac colour. We've got a hot pink, not much hot pink, but it is there. And then a darker purpley colour, and then some small marquees in purple. They're pretty. And then some aqua blue marquees. Ooh. So really sort of quick and easy-ish projects to do, but something that's still satisfying, you know, if you're one of these people that likes doing these huge canvases, and sometimes, particularly when it's got all one colour and you sat there just doing all white or all black or something for an hour, just break off and do something sparkly and pretty, and then you can go back to your all one colour again in a bit. But yeah, we can see where the blue, the aqua blues are going, and then the little pink, purpley ones. Actually, it's pink underneath. It will be interesting to see once those purple marquees are on top of the pink. You'll find that they'll blend in and look more pinky than purple. I was going to say pinky and perky then, but they were two pigs, weren't they? So yeah, very, very pretty. Very nice. Yeah, everything will just blend together. So, and we've not got a dinky little doodah screwdriver, but it is a small one. I like that really little tiny one we got in that kit the other day. Yeah, I'm easily pleased. Right, let's put these away and we'll have a look at the next one. Going to put the screwdriver and the little posts and screws into that little packet there to keep them all together. And we'll put our little test tubes all in the bag to keep them together. I'm really impressed at the quality of those. And I think there's sort of like the double walled test tube is so that if you are putting water in it, even if you say crack to the outside, the inside is still going to be holding the water, but it's also thinner as well. So just to put one stem, just looking around to see if I've got anything that I can put in here. Let me put my pen in so you can see how far. Yeah, and you can see, look, that end just really isn't anywhere near the edges of this outside tube, so it does take quite a bit of thickness, so it will fit pens quite nicely actually. This is my lovely Happy Mail pen that I was sent. Look, my little Scotty dog. I do keep everything that you send me and all my letters and everything. It is much appreciated. Right, so yeah, excellent. Another little project to get done that I may or may not keep. I am going to have to start gifting things because I am just getting so much. The house is getting so full. Yeah, I've definitely expanded into different parts of the house since I've not got hubby here nattering me. Just keep it all in your room. Don't be spreading all over the house. I can hear him rolling his eyes and sighing at me from wherever he is. All right, just turn that one that way up. And this one was the freebie, so we'll have a look at this one. This one is trying to escape out of its box already, look. So we'll take the instructions out. Oh, a bit of a spoiler. This is quite a big building project. Okay. I have had a quick peek at them to make sure they were okay when they arrived. Because, yeah, you don't get very long with TEMU if there's anything the matter with your items to report. I think it's 7 days you've got, and if there's anything broken then you've got to report it as quickly as possible. So pen, boat wax and a few little grip seal bags, lots of crystals, look at those, and another hot pink, and we've got hot pink and turquoise as well. Woo! So this one is lovely. It's a little corner shelf. Oh, it's a little bit scraped on the edge there, but maybe when it's built it won't show quite so much. So everything comes in this dark wood. Let me just have a look. Yeah, just be careful with some of these, because some of these edges, I don't know why, I think it's as they've laser cut them, they've then wiped them off, so you get like the soot, I believe it is, from the laser cutting just comes off. Sometimes it's really, really black. I remember the first one I unboxed, and you'll maybe remember if you've been with me a while, I ended up with really, really black hands, and I'm thinking, well, what on earth's going on? So, right, these are going to be our step sides, which will go like that, I believe. And then, not quite sure where this bit goes. Okay, let's look at the instructions, Liz, and hope we haven't got any bits missing, because you'd think really you'd need another one of those. But let's see. Oh no, see what it's showing us. This is just your generic instructions. Oh look, the turtle must have got hungry. It's had a bit of a chomp on the instructions. Look, we've got a big hole. It does look like a bite mark. Oh my goodness me. Right, yeah, don't eat paper turtle. Oh, and there's a bit missing as well, so it's had a chunk out of it. Right, so what does it say? Oh, I see, it goes like that. Right, That's why we've only got the 3 bits. And as always, I will be building this once I've got it done. And I am trying to get things done as much as possible. So yeah, it's going to go like that. So that will be in the middle there. So we've got step 1 and then step 2 and then step 3 on the top. So that's how that's going to work out. Let's just pop those bits over there for now. They're a nice wood, sort of stain colour. I mean, you can paint it if you don't like that colour. You could just sand it down a bit and then just paint it whatever colour you want. But this is going to make up these turtles, look. So the bottom shelf is going to be, oh, look at those. They're in love, aren't they? Look at those little faces. Oh, she's definitely looking doe-eyed at him, isn't she? And he's got watery eyes looking back at her. Oh, aren't they cute? Oh, the only thing is with things like this, when you get a shelf, you're going to be putting things on top of them, and I don't like covering them up. Then we've got this one in the middle, look. Let me get that one there. So that'll be the middle shelf. And this is a really happy turtle. He's saying, "Way!" Actually, that's like your friend, isn't it? Just arriving at the wrong moment. You've just finally hooked up with the person that you've been looking at for ages and wanting to go out with. And then your friend bursts in and says, "Whoa, what you two up to?" And just spoils the moment. And then we've got little baby, look, just at the top. Oh, aren't they gorgeous? I think it's the big eyes that make them so cute looking. But yeah, we've definitely got a look of love going on down here, haven't we? This one is coming to give them a big hug, look. You can see his flippers going around those two. Maybe he's saying, "Hooray, you two have finally got together." And this one's saying, "Oh, let me play on you. Let me have a ride around." Give me a piggyback. So yeah, I think this is fabulous. I love it. I think these are around about the £10-ish mark. There may be a bit more, a bit less. There are lots of different ones, but it was the turtle that I particularly liked. And as I said, I did get this one as my free gift. So yeah, excellent. So yeah, we will be doing that, and then we'll have a little corner shelf to put little bits and pieces on. I don't really want to cover over the turtles. Oh, it's a true love story. And I do like the fact that you're getting your instructions in words and pictures. I am better with pictures, I have to say. Oh, look, the top one goes on the top. And then the second one goes there and the third one goes there. So it doesn't go one. Oh, it does go 1, 2, 3. Just ignore me. I'm talking rubbish as usual. Yeah, this is more of a mandala style one. So, oh, but that's so pretty. Oh, yeah, they've put little whatnots and little flowers and things on there. So, not quite sure where this one will fit. We'll have to wait and see. Right, let's have a look at these pedestals. Oh, look! They're trying to escape. There's some trying to get out. Oh, no! Oh, no, look. Look, 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 look. They're trying to get out. I hope you haven't got an open packet. Good job I kept those little bags there, just in case. Let me have a look. Get these out. They're very tightly squished in here, I have to say. So, no, it doesn't seem as though we've got any open ones or loose ones, so they've escaped from somewhere else. Actually, they're full drills, they're not crystals. So, this is going to shine very sparkly, isn't it? A full crystal shelf. Wow. So we're out 27 different gems and colours. Oh, it looks like we're all crystals. We haven't got any special shapes or anything in this one. So it is just all diamond painting. But that is quite a big area. If you think the whole of this part here is diamond painting. So there is quite a bit to do on this one. It'll take a couple of hours to do. It's like full coverage. And then once you've done it again, seal it. I know I'm always banging on about sealing things, but it does help save things. And I have opened boxes of Halloween and Easter and things that I've put away, and because I've not sealed certain items because I've forgotten or just been too lazy to do it, then yeah, the gems have moved, and then you've got to try and remember what colour goes where and try and put them back together. So it's easier if you just seal them, everything's nice and solid on your project, and then you don't have to worry about putting it away. Oh, look at that little face. Right, let's have a look at all these colours. I don't think I've ever seen so many shades of aqua blue. Right, so we're starting off with a lovely sparkly crystal, and a pale pink, and a hot pink. We've got to have a hot pink in a Liz unboxing. I've got a funny feeling that goes in their eyes. They've got pink eyes. Ooh. Right, we've got a dark bottle green, and yeah, these are all different shades, and a slightly darker one. They look the same in the packet unless you look really closely. I'm not quite sure whether the camera picks it up. We've got pale aqua. No, they're two different colours as well. Again, they are looking the same, but obviously they're different. A more greeny aqua blue. That's more of a sort of an emeraldy style, a jadey greeny colour there. And a pale blue, and a nice bright blue, and a honey gold, and a bit darker honey gold, and a bronzy colour. And that's like a grey blue, very pale blue, more grey colour. And that's like a very pale sort of greeny colour, that one. Yeah, standard 310 black, just to ground everything and make everything else sparkle. A little bit of purple, and a lime green, and a lovely lavender colour, and a turquoise blue. And I think that one is a very, very, very dark purple. And then a jadey green and another jadey green. Yeah, they're both different as well. Wow! We're going to have a lot of shades of crystals on this one. It's a shame, unfortunately, there isn't any crystal codes on these. So they will just be generic ones for donation. And that's a very dark jadey green. And then a lime, and then a grassy green. And a little bit of gold at the end. Wow! Now I've put the heating on, I've had to take my cardigan off. I'm going to have to shut the heating off now. Too warm, too cold, never satisfied. Moan, moan, moan. Right, let me put these away and we'll have a look at the next one. We'll leave the friends on the corner because they're obviously having a bit of a chat there. They've made a lot of effort to break for freedom there, haven't they? Right, let's see if I can pick these up. And just pile you up a little bit while I just move you out the way so we can look at the last one. These are really good. I just love diamond painting, and I love all of the special projects that you can get. Stay there, I don't want you falling off. Let me move you out the way. Right, now then, this one I did open, and don't ask me why. I just got this feeling, and this one was actually broken, so I did let them know it was broken, and I did get full credit for this one, which is possibly why then I ordered some more things. I think this might have been the first TEMU order I put in, I'm not quite sure, but yeah, then I did order some more so that I could spend my credit. The price of this was £12.71, but it is slightly broken, so I did claim. And they just gave me full credit and said keep it, so I will just mend it and keep it. Oh, it's a pizza box style one. I'm thinking, why have I not opened it? So yeah, it is another little shelf look, but this is one to hang on the wall. I love this box, this is great. And ta-da, look at this. But oh, look at this. 'Twas broken, 'twas broken. But anyway, let's get you out. I mean, I can't believe how it's broken. I think this was broken before it went in the box, if I'm honest, because it's so well packaged. I mean, it's in this box. It's quite a nice strong lid, and it's all got this bubble wrap here, these like strips of bubbles as it were, and it's broken, and it's broken from sort of these bits here. Sorry, it's broken from there and from there, so you know it's maybe it's just my suspicious mind, but I do suspect that this was broken before it went in the box. But does it go that way or does it go that way? Could have known. It's definitely... Anyway, yeah, I'll try and mend it and put it back together. I think these two bits go together like that. Yeah, I think with a bit of glue and an alcohol marker, I can just colour this in and yeah, get it put back together. But that was a bit of a shame because it is absolutely gorgeous. So right, let's take that out. Pen boat wax. Oh, and lots of grip seal bags in that one. And yeah, I mean things in boxes really tend not to get broken. I mean, the fact that the owl is here, you know, he's actually on this thing here, you'd think more this would snap rather than this outside edge. So very, very sad. And it was all built up together as well. It wasn't oh, right, you see we've got the shelf there. Oh, it's got nails, this one, look. Oh, actual proper metal nails and a bit bigger screwdriver. Right, so that shelf goes there. Maybe it didn't quite fit properly and it's just been too much pressure as it's come through the post. But yeah, this is one of these curvy wood ones that I absolutely love. I know I love everything, what can I say? Yeah, I just think the way that they can cut the wood so that it's bendable, pliable is wonderful. So yeah, it just pops in there. And I think this is still going to be usable. I think I'm going to be okay with this. Just needs, it's just not quite fitting in that one there. And I wonder if it's, oh no, it is. I wonder if it's just, say, been too much pressure. But yeah, for this bit to snap off, it does fit there, look. And it does fit, that goes on there like that. And then this one comes up here. Yeah, it's sad, but anyway. Oh, it looks, actually, we've got a bit missing there, look. That bit should be holding that there. So yeah, and that goes there. It's just not quite fitted right, and it's just broken that edge there. It just, yeah, that is very, very springy there. Now then, let me, that's not in there properly. Just talk amongst yourselves while I just have a play. The owl's not sat on his post properly. Yeah. Oh no, it has gone back together, so I reckon with just a little bit of glue, a little bit of maybe wood glue or something, and a pro marker, just an alcohol marker, I can just colour over those bits there and you'll never know the difference. But isn't that fab? I just loved the idea that it's like a crescent shape, a moon shaped shelf, and it's all the little whatnot bits, so I can put all little bits and pieces on it. And then we've got the owl sat there. So, and then on the back, I don't know whether I dare move this now. On the back, you've just got your little hole there and your little hole there to put your screws in, to put it on the wall. Yeah, we've got 5 screws, 6, oh, we've got a lot of screws. I'm not quite sure how many they're expecting us to put in, lots of spares. I'm not quite sure, maybe with command strips you could put it on the wall. It would depend on what weight you're likely to put in it. Let me have a look. We've got little tea lights, look, we can put in, and I just happen to have all my little Halloween things all standing round. Look, you can put your little Halloweeny bits. This will probably either have little owl ornaments or little Scotty dog ornaments on it. But I just thought it was so pretty, and I love the idea of the owl and the moon. But all we're actually diamond painting on this is this little owl. And he is so cute. Look at the colours of his feathers and everything. And I do like owls. Yeah, I've got a lot of owl pictures and owl diamond paintings and Scotty dogs. And yeah, they're very small, aren't they, those little tacks? I suppose at least they've included some, but anyway. So there you are, and it does freestand as well. You would have to put something under that corner just to hold it in place. But yeah, you know, he will always having a rock. It's like a rocking chair. Woo! Hey, we've got the owl that rocked. Yeah, it's a shame it came damaged. I did mean to order another one, and then I did think, well, I can probably just mend this one, and do I really want to? If there was another one that maybe went the other way, the opposite way around, and you could have two, but then the owls would be sort of like back to back, wouldn't they? Because although he's facing forward, his body's facing that way. If he was looking out the other way, and then you had another one that was looking... Sorry, just ignore me. It's just my brain, isn't it? It works overtime when I start thinking about things. Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty good. I think that's all right. We're okay there, and I do like the fact that it came all, well, it nearly came all pre-made. We just had to have a little bit of a play with it. And look, all of the crystals are in lovely little numbered bags. Wow, we like our numbered bags. Again, no gem codes, unfortunately. Let's have a look, let's have a look. So number 15 is a lovely gold crystal. Number 14 is a sort of a smoky grey crystal. 13, we're like, that's a sort of paler smoky grey. Oh, 12 is a lovely sort of orangey colour, amber colour there, nice. 11, we've got our standard 310 black. And we're back the right way around on the bags now. That one is a very, very pale sort of lemony gold colour. And that one is, oh, an exceptionally pale, actually that's sort of a pale blue rather than a grey, it's more of a pale blue. And then a nice amber colour. Oops. They're just trying to confuse me, stop it. And then we've got a browny bronzy colour there. And a sort of orangey bronze colour. And a pale bronze colour. Oh, and a lovely bright orange. Very nice. And a lemon colour. And your pumpkin orange. Yay. And your standard silver number 1. So, yeah, and they all came in number order as well. We like these, so you don't even need a pair of scissors to do this kit. You can just crack on. It probably would have been better if you could take the owl off. But he is fastened to this piece of wood here. So it doesn't, I don't think he comes off. Let me put these out of the way. Just thinking while you're diamond painting him. I don't want to break him anymore. No, he is fastened onto this piece of wood, if you can see. Sorry about the shadows. You can see there, look, he is actually carved into this piece of wood, so you can't actually take him off. So what I would suggest you do is maybe a smaller box, but actually put a box underneath while you're diamond painting and have it flat, so you're not putting any pressure as you're putting your gems on. You are just going to be putting it, and the box will take the pressure, so you're not putting anything extra on these parts here. You don't want him to snap off, goodness me. He might fly away, and then what will you do? Okay, so yeah, quite a nice haul. Let me just get tidied up and we'll have a quick look at everything again. Just realised it does actually say diamond painting clock on this box, but it isn't a clock. So these must be, if you remember last Christmas. Sorry, I know I keep referring back. Yeah, memories. check my playlist out. I've got over 1,200 videos now on diamond painting, so do go and check out some of the older ones. There's quite a few hints and tips on sealing and diamond painting and poured glue canvases and double-sided tape canvases and all sorts. And I did make quite a few of the clocks last year as well. Everybody got one for Christmas, so, well, not everybody, but family members. But a lot of people got them from me for presents, so this is possibly one of the boxes that they used, and they've just repurposed it for this owl because he's not a clock. He would be quite nice as a clock actually, but that would again then add to the weight of him. So yeah, putting things on the walls. We're in a fairly modern house with like plasterboard walls, and things tend not to stay on the walls very well. So that is our owl there. Okay, so we've got our lovely owl shelf, our cute little turtles with the romantic turtles in the middle, our gorgeous little butterfly there with the little bud vases, and then a very practical little candle stand. Yay! So quite a nice haul, as I say, with the free gifts. I mean, I actually paid less. I did get like the nearly £13 refund on this one, which is I can still use it. So I have found, I know there's a lot of bad press about TEMU and everything, but when you get things that are damaged, they do seem to more or less just refund you and tell you to keep the item. I suppose if you did it too much, they would be looking at, well, hang on a minute, what's going on? But, you know, I've had quite a few orders, and this is the first one in a while that I've had damaged. So, yeah, just say a little bit disappointing, but I can sort that out. And I keep saying to it, am I trying to convince me or you? Maybe a bit of both. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed looking at these with me. If you have, then as always, a thumbs up is very much appreciated. Any comments or questions in the comments down below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And if you want to join our little family, see what we get up to next, then if you press that subscribe button down in this corner and the all notifications bell next to it, you'll be notified when any of my videos come out, so you're not going to miss anything. Yay! Okay, thanks ever so much for stopping by, and I do hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.